Remove the track and lay it out in an area where you can work on it. On newer versions of the Swish Superluxe track, simply turn the lever through 90 degrees and the track and bracket will separate. Next, remove the overlap arms from the master carriers. Older versions of this overlap will have a retaining screw. Untie the cords where it passes through the master carriers, also sometimes called master gliders. Remove the cord. Remove the retaining screw on the pulley housing cover and remove the cover and pulley wheels. Loosen the retaining screw for the pulley housing but do not remove. Remove the gliders and master carrier. Loosen the retaining screw which secures the double centre return pulley but do not remove. Loosen the retaining screw which secures the centre joiner on one side only but do not remove. Separate the track and remove the centre return pulley. Heating and melting the end of nylon cord will prevent it from fraying. Lay out the master gliders and cord. Thread the cord through the master gliders and tie knots to secure it in place. Note the side of the master gliders where the knots are. The knots themselves are simple, nothing fancy is required. Lay out the track profiles and the centre return pulley. Note, on newer Superluxe tracks, the bracket channel is curled in on itself and the glider channel is open. Lay out the master gliders symmetrically. Loop the cord around the centre return pulley and insert it into the track. Repeat this on the other side and bring the track profiles together. Tighten the retaining screw on the centre joiner and after centering the return pulley, likewise tighten its retaining screw as well. Stretch out the cords to ensure they aren't twisted and insert the master gliders by pulling on the opposite cord. Now insert the gliders. Note that the cord should be next to the track profile. Attach the pulley housings and tighten the retaining screws. Pull the cords out taut and ensure there are no twists. On the Superluxe, the grooved side of the pulley wheel faces down. One cord will naturally lie to the bottom. Loop this around the first pulley wheel and the other cord around the other pulley wheel. Refit the cover and secure the retaining screw. Repeat the process on the other side and that's more or less job done. Reattach the track to the brackets. Note that the slot in the pulley housings is there to be secured to the last bracket. It is very important to support the track here as this is where all the strain occurs while the track is being operated. Lastly, the overlap arms are inserted. If your track is corded from one side only, then the process has a couple of differences. Tie the knots through one master glider as for the track corded from both sides. Lay the cord in the track and ensure there are no twists and insert the master glider that's secured to the cord with the knots. Push a loop of cord through the slot between the cleat in the other master glider and leave it loose. Note this loop should be on the opposite length of cord from the other master glider. Insert the master glider with the loop and ensuring that the cords are not twisted, insert the gliders. Attach the pulley housings in the same way as those for a track corded from both sides. Pull the loop of cord into the master glider so as to draw up the slack cord into the pulley housing on the opposite side of the pulley housing that you would like to operate the cord from. Then, with the master gliders at the ends of the track, this ensures that the curtains will pull equally to the centre. Pull the slack out of the loop and loop over the cleat to secure it. If you need to adjust for centering, pull the loop off the cleat and move the master glider in the required direction. Be sure you don't lose the loop. And that's it, job done. You may find it difficult to understand why pulling down on one cord moves one curtain towards you and the other away from you. Perhaps the easiest way to appreciate what is actually happening is to think of the cord as one continuous loop running all the way around the track. Therefore, you are actually pulling both master gliders towards you, whichever cord you pull on. The master glider, which is moving away from you, would eventually be pulled around the pulley wheel and back towards you if the pulley housing did not prevent it from doing so.